Yeah.
And also, I'm going to mute myself, so if you hear anything in the background.
Okay, so I will share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay. Okay, so this is my e-portfolio for this final course. I feel so happy, so proud that I like almost done with the master, and I still, even though I still have one course, but I feel like I'm done, especially when I was working on this e-portfolio and collecting all the works that I have done throughout the master itself, like more than 6 or even 10 courses. So it was something I should be proud of. Okay, so this is the e-portfolio that I created. This is the homepage. I just added like about me information here in the homepage, where I'm working right now, what are my courses that I'm teaching, and what did I do before joining my current school or work. And then I have some personal interests here. I like reading books, digital designing, and so on. Okay, and then I added my resume here. And basically it includes some of the work experience that I had, either when joined the college or before that, some personal skills, technical skills. I just added 3D printing this year, so I had like training, and then as part of the practicum course with the 50 hours assignment, I learned how to use the 3D printer by myself and then give training to other teachers on how to use it. So it was something new to add. And then these are the other information for my resume. And then I have the ICT standards. I thought it would be a nice idea to just upload the document itself here. So if someone is interested to have a look at them, they can just click on this title, and then they will have access to all the standards for coaches in this page. And then I divided all the standards or the artifacts that I have in different sections or pages based on the standard itself. So I'll start with the first one, which is visionary leadership. I included the standard itself, and then I wrote my reflection for each one, and added the artifacts as buttons. Okay, so I'll just show one example of them, which is the advocacy plan. I really liked working on this assignment. It was something like connected to my college, to where I am working right now. So we already have an education hub there. And I think Dr. Milda, you went there. So we have this education hub. And then I thought, why don't we just change it to a STEAM lab? Something where not only the students who are doing the early childhood program who can study there, but also the other majors, like we have the primary education or English language teaching. So it will be fully equipped with different technology tools that students can use, engineering materials maybe that we will need for the primary and ECE students. And then I have more information about the project. Then for the second standard, I will just show one example of each. And then for the second one, which is teaching, learning, and assessment, again, I have all the standards with the reflection and the artifacts. I will show this one. This is a website that I created for the UDL principles, which is the Universal Design for Learning principles. And here I have all the information related to this topic, including the principle itself, with guidelines, technology uses of it, tools application, and so on. And then for the third one, here I did like an evaluation of an assistive technology tool to support students' learning. I did a search on Google, and then I thought, why don't I just do one about Ginger, which is a website that students can use to do spell checking for their work. And then here I'm explaining how it is an assistive technology that students can use with special needs and how they can download it and other features of this tool. I used Weebly for most of my assignments because I think it's easy and I like it. I like using Weebly. And then for the fourth standard, which is professional development and program evaluation. Honestly, I like more dealing with this standard because it's more about professional development. So even myself, it will give me chance not to only like take some professional development sessions, but also delivers, especially when they are related to technology. I really enjoy doing it. So I even have more artifacts, but I included one for each. So I'll just show you an example of one, which is about the standard evaluating results of professional development programs. And these are some resources or online tools that teachers can use. And then I'm giving an explanation or description of each tool, how we can use them, and my reflection, how did I use them with my students or with other colleagues at the college. And then here I'm like doing a brief checklist on how to evaluate each of these 10 tools, including if they are available for free, easy to use, and so on. And then if we go back to the fifth standard, which is about digital citizenship, I will show this artifact, the first one, which is model and promote strategies for achieving equal opportunities for all the students. I did this project about diversity of 21st century schools, including the definition of diversity, why should we teach students about how to get like equal opportunities. We have a discussion here, some quotes and pros and cons. And I believe that we should always encourage teachers to give their students equal access to all the online tools and resources, so they will have enough chance to improve their academic progress. And then for the last one, which is content knowledge and professional growth, I will show an example, which is about to evaluate and reflect on my own professional practice or experience. This is a closing reflection paper that I wrote for one of the courses. What we did at the beginning of the course, the professor asked us to write a reflection, and then at the end, when we are done with all the assignments, projects of that course, he asked us to write another reflection, and it's the closing reflection. So we are like kind of evaluating our work, what are the things that we learned throughout the course, and give feedback on our progress as well. So I enjoyed writing it because it was like reflecting on my knowledge, what are the things that I learned, and where do I see myself after like 3 or 4 months of taking that course. So this is the final standard, final artifact that I will show. And then I have a contact page. So whenever someone is interested to contact me or just get in touch, they can just fill in the form and then click on submit. I will get an email, and I'll be more than happy to answer their questions if they have any. And that's it. This is my portfolio, and thank you, Dr. Melda. Really, it was my pleasure to يعني I really enjoyed working on this e-portfolio. I never felt like it's the final and I have to do it, I have to finish. No.
I am so happy to hear that, because I think it's the similar sentiment that so many students have when they come to a celebration of their work. They're so proud and they're so happy that not only it's completed, but it's an open book, right? It's an open text. We're going to continue to grow in our journeys, continue to get connected. As I always say, if you need me, I can come over Zoom for you to share with you some of my struggles, my projects here in UAE. And I'm just a Zoom away or WhatsApp away. So let's stay connected and make a difference one student at a time.
Sure, sure.